You ready to go? You ready to crush this? You ready to just destroy Venom Goblin?
I'm ready, man. We're gonna do this.
All right, I like the positivity. Let's go. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and then since you're first player, if you want to talk out your hand at all, feel free to. If you don't, that works too. Whatever you would
Okay.
like to do.
All right. So my hand looks pretty decent with Ingenuity and the double here, but I really want either a suit up or a Moon Girl. Oh, I see that D20 has Moon Girl. So
Mm.
maybe I don't want Moon Girl as bad, so he can play his Moon Girl. So I think I'm going to mulligan these 4 cards here, and for sure keep the Ingenuity. I think that's a really good first
Yeah.
turn draw. But I definitely want like a strong ally. So I'll mulligan 4 cards, and then draw 4 more. Okay. Uh, okay, okay. It's okay. We didn't see any allies, but it's okay.
Yeah, I feel like allies in the beginning are gonna be clutch for us. So, um, all right. So what I'm looking at is I like the Moon Girl, obviously in the beginning. I got to flip up the player, which is fine. Um, God, Jefferson exhaust, remove 1 threat from the scheme of the least threats. That doesn't make a lot of sense right now. Swing in versus multitasking. I don't. I mean, I feel like I want to keep Arachnobatics just because I have no mental resources, and of course, playing her without mental is useless. Not useless, but it's not great. Um,
Yeah, for sure.
so we want to do that, and having multitasking isn't bad, which now means we can draw 3 cards. We just need 2 of them to be mental for Moon Girl, and then 1 left over for multitasking. So I think we'll be good there. Hopefully, if it plays out the way we want it to. So, nope. Okay. And no. All right. That's fine. We'll figure that out. All right. Your turn, dude. Lead us to victory. If you can win 72 damage, I think you got to do first round. Go for it.
All right, all right, all right. So I could save the enhanced fire senses, or be super greedy and save the double. And I know we're getting a lot of encounter cards, but I really like the double here. So we're gonna just throw all this away, the 2 enhanced fire senses, and let's play Ingenuity. So we only place it. We have the Genius Trait, and we have the Inner Ultra Ego. We can exhaust Ingenuity to generate a mental resource. And then I'm gonna go ahead and flip over here to Hero Form, and I can exhaust Ingenuity to generate a mental resource. So I can play War the Great Web. It says attach your character with Spider and Saddle. We get the Spider-Man. So now I gain the Web Warrior trait. So now both Miles and Peter are Web Warriors. And when a Web Warrior ally leaves play, we get +1 attack at the end of phase. And then I'm gonna save the double here, hopefully for next turn, and the backflip to like probably tank 1 attack or something. And so I can either knock off his tough or like Thor for 1. What are you feeling, D20? Do you want me to do some like get rid of the tough, or you want me to just like start Thoring?
You can do whatever you think is best because I don't know what I'm getting yet with Moon Girl. It could change the dynamics of the hand a lot. So I say just go for whatever you think is best, and man, and we'll roll with that.
Okay. So I mean, I love controlling the board, so I'm gonna go ahead and just Thor it, and I'll throw for 1 for Midtown in hand because I see you have a multitasking. So
Yep.
maybe you can still use it, or maybe not. It doesn't matter.
Okay. All right. Cool.
All
All
right,
right.
and then I am done.
All right, masterful first turn. Good job, my friend. All right, so let's flip up so that I am also Spider-Man, so I can be cool too. We're gonna play Moon Girl. We're gonna dump Arachnobatics with a mental. We're gonna dump Vivian with a mental, and we're gonna dump double life right now. So after you play Moon Girl from your hand, draw 1 card for each mental resource used to pair. So we get to draw 2. Big money, big. Okay. All right, so
Good.
not terrible. So we could throw an Overwatch onto one of the things. Is there usually a best one to throw Overwatch onto, or does it not really matter?
I think it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay. Name a threat is attached scheme is moved. Discard score. Let's throw it off, or let's put it on lower for right now, and then we can
Okay.
trigger that whenever we feel like, whenever. It doesn't matter. And then after your hero uses a basic power, discards it to do Spider Camouflage. Which one's Spider Camouflage? Give Spider-Man a tough status card and confuse the enemy. Well, it does kind of get us going how we want to do
That's
things.
pretty.
Okay, so let's say we throw away one of our multitaskings, put in defense mechanism. What did we say? We wanted to go to lower in the beginning. So if I thwart the 2, we can trigger that right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so let's thwart 2. Let's put it on lower. No sense in using Overwatch. Yeah, we might as well just keep that there, right? There's no reason to. After your hero uses a basic power, discard this card to resolve a Spider Camouflage ability, which states, give Spider-Man tough status. Hey. All right, cool. And then we get to confuse an enemy. Now, he's not, chat, obviously confused all the way. It just puts a status token on him, and then if a second one comes on, then, he's actually confused. Nice. And then I guess with Moon Girl, do we want her to just thwart 2 on Midtown and keep that down?
Yeah, I would love that.
This is so. I mean, normally I would have just went for the 4 damage by now and just hope for the best. So there we go.
I know. I'm like shocked. I'm like, what? You want to thwart?
It feels weird, dude. It feels really weird. All right, and I think that's everything for us. So now we can ready up, and I will hold on to my multitasking just in case.
All right, that was a huge tournament. That was really good. You're like fun Overwatch. You like got a lot of stuff. Out for
I mean, it's probably the best first turn I've ever had. So hopefully that translates to a win. Mastermind, welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. Okay, so first thing we have to do is we have to put 2 threat on lower, 2 threat onto Midtown, right, and 2 threat onto upper.
Yeah.
And hey, Angus, how's it going? So now we did that. So Venom Goblin, you're first player. So Venom Goblin is going to activate against you first.
Okay, so I'll trigger my Spire Sense and I'll draw a card here. And then, I think I'll just take the attack and then possibly backflip out if it's a lot of damage.
Okay, cool. So he's starting with 3 attacks. So it's going to be 3 plus a 1 boost icon.
Oh man, 4 damage. That's still a lot though, huh?
That is a lot.
I think I will play a backflip to jump out of the way. So when you take an amount of damage from an attack, prevent all that damage.
Fantastic. All right, so now he's going to go up. Oh, I put 2 on there. It's going to go against me. I'm going to let this run right into my tough because might as well. And maybe we can use Moon Girl for something just in case. So it's going to be 3 with 4, 5 damage. Takes off my tough. All right. And then I feel like this is the make and break part of this game already. Is that we have all these cards to deal with. Here. Yeah. I feel like if we survive this, we'll be at least somewhat okay.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Web Warrior, your first card is Incendiary Bomb. So it's going to come in with 2 bomb counters. After the villain attacks you, remove 1 bomb counter from here, take 2 indirect damage, and it gives him +1 attack. So we'll put our pumpkin stuff on there. All right, we can deal with that. That's not terrible. All right, your second card is... oh, no.
Oh no! Okay. Shout out the past. Maybe I should have kept those enhanced Spire Senses instead of being greedy.
Yeah. I mean, it was inevitable. It was coming out. I mean, turn 1. I guess that was something. All right, so I get to give you Vulture, and Highway Robbery is going to be coming in, and then we will shuffle in.
Pull out my Vulture so I can show it on my screen.
What's that?
Should I pull out my Vulture and put it here so?
Yeah, that works. All right, so first thing, the minion comes in first against you, so he's going to quick strike you for 3 damage.
Okay, I'm going to just take the 3 damage. So I'll drop down to 7.
All right, perfect. And then, all right, so now we got to do Highway Robbery on your side thing. So when revealed, each player places a random card face down there from their hand. Classic D20 move. If D20 was first player, it would have been him.
I think we got that because of D20.
Yeah, no, I planned it out that way. I knew what it was going to be this whole time. So, all right, so that's that. We have when to fear. Let's throw that on there so I don't forget about that. All right, cool. All right, you ready for your last bad card?
Yeah.
And it is Spreading Panic, which is going to surge. When revealed, resolve the special ability. Oh, we never did the special ability.
Oh, man. Yeah, okay.
Holy cow. Okay, so we need to back up a little bit because classic D20 cheating. So it would have went down to lower Manhattan first, right?
Yeah.
And
Or okay,
then
wait, actually, wait,
mhm.
oh man, we kind of like messed up everything already because the card that we left our hand might have been discarded with the upper Manhattan. Okay, you know what? It's okay. We're just it's fine. Okay, so do you? Let me check my hand real quick. I think.
Well, if you want to restart, we can restart.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll move it to lower Manhattan, and then with the place a threat on every single scheme. So that would be before highway robbery comes out.
Right. So it would be 3 on lower, 4 on midtown, and 3 on upper at that point. And then that was attacking you. Then it attacks me, and then it would have went to upper, right? Because it has to change.
Yeah.
And then discard 1 card from your hand. So, ugh. I guess I would have thrown away web shot. That's fine. All right. And then did you discard a card or no?
No, but I'm about to with spreading panic.
Okay. All right. So that
So
was lower and then
mhm.
upper it triggered. And then now spreading panic. Resolve the special ability of the scheme with the glider counter. Also gains surge. So do we
um,
both have to do that or just
just me,
you?
I believe.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I think I'll toss Hobie Brown here. Oh yeah, highway robbery. Someone just told me highway robbery should be a 6 threat because there's 2 players.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Good call. Good catch.
Yeah, I'll discard Hobie Brown.
All right. Cool. All right. And then your spreading panic does surge. So we'll see what this surges into. Oh, good. We are 1. I was hoping that would be that card.
Oh, cool, cool,
Yeah,
cool, cool,
that's
cool.
good. All right, so he's getting a lot stronger. So the way this will work now is he's gonna attack me for sure. So I'm really excited for that. All right, you're good to go. This is my first bad card, which will be unstable sentience. So we will gain surge. Give the villain 1 face down boost card. Cool.
Oh, that is terrible.
Let's surge that. So the surge is there. It is. See, I know how this deck works. All right, so he's gonna attack me, which is
Man.
fine because we have Moon Girl to block. So totally cool.
Yeah.
So Moon Girl's gonna take currently in the face. Wait, let's think about this. It's gonna be 3, 6, 7 damage, but first that's after the villain attacks you. Okay, so that's 3, 6. Where did I get 7? 7. 2 boost cards is a 0 and a place 1 threat in each mean scheme without the counter. So lower gets 1 and midtown will get 1.
Oh man. Okay.
So she gets punched in the face really hard. Doesn't survive, shockingly. And then we have to use the bombs after the fact because that's a response. So after the villain attacks you, remove 1 bomb counter here. Take 2 indirect damage. So I'll take 2 damage. That is fine. Then we have to move our counter again to lower. No, it stays where
Wait.
it is because at 3. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it kind of stays on upper now because
Oh yeah.
it made all the other ones a little bit higher with the
Yeah,
boost
yeah,
effect.
yeah. So then we have to do up, or I have to do upper. So I have to discard 1 card from my hand. So I'm down to. Well, I have 3 cards. I guess I'll get rid of multitasking. All right, down to 2 cards. Sweet. All right. Cool. Second back,
That was terrible.
which is Symbiotic Berserker. When Symbiotic Environment is in play, it gains Quick Strike. It's not in play, so we're good to go there. So that's quite all right.
Okay, nice.
And then final one is Under Fire. There we go. All right, so Surge and reveal the top card of the encounter deck. So we'll do our Surge first, which is exhaust your identity and a Surge. So I have to Surge that one. And then, Spreading Panic, which will also have Surge. And I have to resolve the
Oh
special
man.
ability with the scheme. Okay, so
No cards.
I guess I'll get rid of the power of all of us. So that's fine. We still have to do Surge, but just so everyone remembers, we still have the original Under Fire reveal the top cards. We still haven't done that. So this is still surging. Okay, Symbiotic Thaw comes in with guard. At least we've calmed down a little bit. So he has guard. And now we have to do under fires when revealed because I did all the surges first. Which is the villain schemes. Okay, cool.
Oh, nice.
So he's gonna scheme on Upper Manhattan. He's scheming for 2, 5. Put the symbiote, play, engage with you. That's fine. So that's 5 onto here, which brings us up to 8 total. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we have to trigger the counter, which is going to go down to Lower Manhattan and place 1 threat on each scheme. So we'll do that, which brings this up to 5, this up to 6, and this up to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool.
And it goes up to 7 as well.
Oh, yeah. Good call. All right, dude. That was rough. I think that's one of my first worst turns I've ever had in my entire life. So
I feel like that's your regular like first turn.
Yeah, that was rough. And I was all excited because I was like, oh, I didn't get Shadow of the Past. And I just have a lot of minions and stuff to deal with. So, oh well. All right, so I'm first player. I could do literally nothing. So this should be great.
So I'm wondering, do you want to flip down so we're going to take all those minion shots? Because the Simic Berserk has a scheme of 0. Those other guys just scheme for 1. That might be a little bit better.
Yeah, I agree with you. Okay. I'll flip down. After you change this form, shuffle 1 Spider-Man card from your discard pile back into your deck. I don't even know what to get. Oh boy. All right, let's get swing in there because we're going to need some threat removal. So we'll shuffle that in. And that's my turn. Man, that was one heck of a turn. All right. If you could win now, that'd be great.
Yeah, man, I don't know. Okay, so let me see. I think. Okay, so unfortunately, I think I have to use Maria Hill here. So you draw a card, but you won't really be able to play it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So I use a double resource here, so I can play Maria Hill, and then we can both draw a card, but she entered play. And then I'll exhaust Ingenuity to generate a mental resource. Webdo will be a second resource, so I can play Spider-Man All Octavius. When he enters play, he can ready up an upgrade. It doesn't matter, but I'll ready up the Ingenuity, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm thinking, should I also flip down here and just let him scheme twice? So if we do that, I mean, he's scheming with a base of 5, which is pretty bad.
Yeah, it's not great.
Are you leaning any way? Do you want me to not flip down? Are you okay if I do?
All right, so let's think about this. So it's 22. I mean, it's only at 5 out of 22 right now. So he's going to scheme for 10. So that's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So he's got to get 5, or no, he's got to get 4 boost icons because of highway robbery. Yeah, I mean, we just kind of go for it. I mean, I think you flip down.
Okay.
I think we kind of reset our lives and try to save this a little.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll have Spider-Man swing for 2 to knock out your enraged symbiote. So at least he won't scheme anymore.
Okay.
And I'll have Maria Hill and Otto Thort from Lower Manhattan and just drop that down 3.
All right. So that's down to 2 right now.
Yeah. And then he'll probably move it over to Midtown Manhattan. And then he'll scheme on there with a second activation. And then I'm going to go ahead and flip down here to Alter Ego as well.
All right, cool.
All right. I'm done. Oh, I shouldn't be correct.
All right. Let us then ready up and see if this gets any better. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. It's not the worst thing I've seen. All right. You ready? So.
Yep.
Lower Manhattan is going to get 3 onto it because of highway robbery. So it goes from 2 up to 5. All right, 5 there. So now Venom Goblin is going to first activate against me. He's going to scheme for 5.
Oh, wait. And,
Mhm.
Gotta add the threat on the other two
Oh
schemes
yeah,
too, right?
yeah. I was just trying to cheat a little bit, but that's fine. 9, 10, so that's gonna be 11. Okay, cool. So now, schemes against me. So it's 2, 3, or I'm sorry, 5. No, 6. No, 5. Sorry, 5, 6, 7 onto Lower Manhattan, bringing that up to 12 total. Then we have to move the counter down to Midtown, right? Yep. Take 2 indirect damage against me, so I'll take the 2 damage. Cool. Then the Thrall is going to scheme 1 onto Midtown, so it brings that up to 9. And the Berserker schemes to 0, obviously, so then that is good. All right, so he is now going to scheme against you. Yes.
Right.
All right, so it's going to be 5. You have to put an Enraged Symbiote into play with you.
Oh, terrible. Okay.
All right, so that was 5 total on this. So we can just flip. So it goes from 9 to 14. And then we have to move the counter. It's going to go to Upper Manhattan, which means you have to discard 1 card from your hand.
Okay, I'll discard. I think I'll discard maybe Black Cat here.
Okay. And then Vulture is going to put 1 on, and then Rage Symbiote will put another 1 on. So that's at 13 total there. Okay.
All
Think
right.
think all that's good. Now we just get to normal bad cards. So I get a bad card and you get a bad card. All right. Mine is okay, why not? The villain schemes.
Ooh. Okay.
So he's gonna scheme for 5, 6, 7, which will pop Upper Manhattan. So that is
What, it popped already?
yeah. So we were at 13. So
Oh
that was
wow.
gonna be
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, which will bring us up to 20. So now we officially have a
It's
we
in
have
the
to
environment.
yeah. So we have to move the glider counter and each acceleration token to the main scheme with the least threat. So that goes down to lower. The problem is now, oh no, not the problem. So now it also triggers lower again. Not again, it
Yeah.
triggers it for the first time. So this brings us up to 13.
So
And
so with the symbiote environment play, you place 1 additional threat on lower. So I think it goes up to 14, and the other ones go 1.
if the symbiote environment play, place one additional threat. Yeah. Okay. And then, so 14 on lower, 15 on midtown. Top camera out of focus. Thank you. Okay. Think we're good there. Then now
Okay.
your bad card, which is Sweeping Swoop. When revealed, stun your hero. If Vulture is in play, this card gains Surge.
Oh man. Okay.
Well, so here's the weird wording on this. You don't have a hero right now.
Oh, true. You're right. You're right. Yeah, I checked the ruling on that, and you're absolutely correct. Yeah, so I don't get stunned.
Yeah, so that helps. If Vulture's in play, this card gains Surge. So we do have to deal with your Surge, but at least you don't get stunned. So, Sony12312, thanks for the sub, dude, for 9 months. I appreciate the support. All right, so this is your Surge card. Caught off guard. Discard and upgrade support you control.
Oh man. I think might have to lose the War of the Great Web here. Yeah, I'm gonna lose the War of the Great Web.
Okay, solid.
All right.
All right, well, we survived, kind of, so that's not terrible, I
Yeah.
guess.
All right, this is
All right.
where we come.
Yeah, I like your faith in this. Okay, well, your first player. If you could work some magic, that'd be great.
All right, let's see. I think I won't be able to play the Quinn carry here. We need to kind of manage
Yeah.
all the stuff that's going on. It's nice I didn't get stunned though.
Yeah, I mean, slight positive things to look at, so that's always good.
All right, I think if I okay, we're gonna use 2 resources here, so I can play a suit up. And as an alter ego action, I can search my deck and discard pile for an ally. Upgrade can be attached to ally item to my hand. So I'll look through my deck here. I'll get Moon Girl, and Clarity of Purpose is a upgrade that's attached to front of the character, which can include Moon Girl, which is an ally. So item to my hand and shuffle up my deck. And then that's going to resolve the suit up. I'll use scientist to generate a mental resource, engineering to generate a second mental resource, and then clarity purpose is a third mental resource here. So I can play Moon Girl. After I play her, I can only play her who have that champion or genius trait. We have the genius trait here in our alter ego. And draw one card for each mental resource used to pay for here. I use 3, so I'm drawing 3. Hopefully we get something. Oh man, okay. Not good here. Do you have okay. If I play Quinn Care, I'm sure and everything else. I think okay, let's go ahead and flip over here to hero form. I think we gotta try and manage some minions. So let me see. Should we I think we gotta get rid of the vulture because he's gonna surge on his encounter cards.
Yeah.
And then I can play Ghost Spider too.
So I have a web shot. I can deal 4 damage to your vulture, which will allow me to venom blast my berserker, right? And deal 2 damage to him,
Okay,
but more
cool.
importantly, stun him. So at least we don't have to worry about that 3 damage this turn.
Nice. Okay. So I can take out your Thrall and your Enraged Symbiote.
Okay.
And then we have no more advances in the encounter deck, so he's not going to scheme again, which is nice. But we'll have to take indirect damage if we don't move anything with the threat.
Right. Yeah. All right.
So maybe I have Maria Hill Thor down, but then it's going to go up so much with the acceleration from the highway robbery too. Okay, it's okay. Let's just handle the minions first, I guess. So I have Peter Parker swing for 2 at your symbiotic thrall,
Okay.
and then I'll have Fireman All Octavius just swing for 2 and knock it out. So we take out the thrall,
Okay. Cool.
and then Otto is defeated. Oh wait. Oh man. Okay, I just made a mistake there because now I realize I can't play Ghost Spider because what's his face is dead. But you know what? It's okay. I'm gonna play the Queen Cure instead. So we use this as 3 resources here. So I can play the Quinn Care here, which we only play as an Avenger, but we have the Avenger trait in hero form. And then I'll have Moon Girl swing for 2 to knock out my Enraged Symbiote here, so get rid of the Guard and Patrol.
Okay.
She'll take 2 consequential. And then let me see, the threat goes up. We have to take some indirect here, I think. If Maria thwarts from 2 from Lower Manhattan, it goes down to 12. With highway robbery, it goes back up to, let me see, it goes on 12 and then we add 3, so it goes to 15. The other one's going to be at 17. And then it will add to, okay. So.
And I should be able to remove 2 more. I'm going to get Wasp out there. Actually, I could probably get Wasp out there and throw Miles up to thwart a bit more. And then I'm going to hold on to a double life, so hopefully I can pop down, heal myself, and then pop back up.
Okay. Oh, you're already in your alter ego right now.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking like if this turn I flip up and I can thwart some more, and then I'm gonna have a blocker with Wasp. So then next turn I play my double life to basically drop down, heal, and then pop back up and whatnot.
Gotcha. So do you want me to get rid of? Do you want me to remove that from Lower Manhattan or Midtown Manhattan? I guess is my question.
I mean, lower is probably better? Question mark.
Okay. Do you have a thwart of 3 to trigger that Overwatch or no?
No, I would only have 2.
Okay. Should we go ahead and just trigger it now? Because I'm worried about Midtown flipping. Yeah. Okay. So I'll Maria Hill Thor for 2 from Lower Manhattan and just clear 2 threat off, and you can trigger the Overwatch if you want.
All right. So, well, we can trigger it with you. When any amount of threat is removed from attached scheme by a thwart, discard this card, remove an equal amount of threat from a different scheme. Do we want to do it off of highway robbery since we need to kind of get rid of that? Or are we worried about?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hold on. Wait. Midtown's gonna get 2 on it. So that's going to be 17 of 24. No, that should be fine. Okay, yeah. Let's do 2 off of highway. Okay. All right. Is that everything for you or no?
Yes, I am done. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's flip up to Spider-Man. We're going to use a double with energy on it to play web shot, deal 4 damage to an enemy. We're going to do it onto Vulture to knock him out. And then if you pay for this card using an energy resource, which we did, resolve Spider-Man's Venom Blast ability, which allows me to deal 2 damage to an enemy. I'll do it to the Berserker. And it also lets us stun that enemy. So he is stunned.
Nice.
Then I'm going to dump 2 cards to play Wasp. Since we got a champion trait, we can get out there. She doesn't care about any icons, but doesn't really matter because we don't have a ton out there. She is going to thwart 2 off of lower, get that down to 10. And then I'll thwart 2 off of there, getting that down to 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, let's ready up. Hope for the best.
All right. I'm going to discard a Ghost Spy, and I'll keep the swing web kick in case we get like an advanced glider.
Okay. Interesting. That's okay. All right, so first thing, Lower Manhattan has to get 3 onto it, so that brings up from 8, 9, 10, 11. And then 2 onto Midtown, right?
Yeah.
So 15, 16, 17, I can count. All right, so first thing is Venom Goblin is going to attack you.
Okay. So I'll draw a card with Spider Sense. Not a backflip.
Sad.
I think. Should I basic defense this?
It is swinging. Okay, so it's swinging 7 with 2 indirect damage added on.
You're right. You're right. I'm gonna have Moon Girl block this.
Yeah, good choice. Does the acceleration of highway robbery only affect one of the main schemes? I believe so. It should only affect the one with the token on it, right?
Yeah.
All right, so you're okay. So he's swinging 3, 6, 7 plus 8, 9, 10. If this activation is an attack, this attack deals indirect damage. Oh no.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I think I might be dead here. How much damage is it hitting for?
Well, it's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of indirect damage.
Yeah, that's that. I'm dead. I'm sorry, D20. I think I'm gone.
Yeah, and even if you survived it, then you get hit with some bombs. They take 2 more indirect damage.
Yeah, that was rough, man. That was rough.
That was one of the worst things I think I've ever seen in a game. Like all of that. The entire game was just terrible.
Yeah, I was just thinking like the only boost card that can kill me right now is the Symbiote Monstrosity because we already got rid of the overkill card.